Hello, Gemini. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to your reading. I'm wearing my spectacles, my glasses, just because my eyes are straining. And if I look tired, I've just done about a million readings. It drains the life out of a person, but I'm doing it for the people. So anyway, let's jump straight into it. It also means my personality is shining out a bit too much. So let's put it back away again. Let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. You know when you're so tired, you just become really loopy. Like that's what it's giving. Let's see. All right, Gemini, you're tapping into your purpose. Oh, this is going to give you so much motivation. If you've not had motivation already, or you've had no clue where to go moving forward, you are going to find the answers. Maybe you're meditating a bit more, or maybe that's your guidance and advice is to meditate, to really connect to your Akashic records, your purpose. All right, write it down. I think you're really doing some self-discovery or like self-observation to find what matches you the best. In any, I don't know if that's your purpose or anything. Right, let's see. Overall energy for Gemini. Number 7 will be significant for you. Blockage. All right, what else to expect for the week? And let's get some clarifiers. Let's see. Ooh, interesting. Oh, you're going to find this maybe by accident. I don't know if you're going to go into something not really expecting much out of it, and it's going to kind of unravel a very important message for you guys. So to clarify, you have the Oracle card of the Why. This is, again, somebody reaching into the Akashic records to figure out what the purpose is of her life, what may happen, and what her past lives were like. So maybe you're connecting a lot more just to your spirituality, maybe asking certain questions for certain situations that may have happened in your life or in general, maybe just asking more questions. It kind of feels like you're going to stumble across something. 4 of Cups to clarify with the Page of Cups. You've not been expecting much because you may not have been receiving much. Maybe you've tried meditation before. Maybe you've tried to look at a certain book before. Like you might be going back to something that you've looked at before, but it didn't hit you. Something didn't happen like you expected it to. But now this time it's going to be very different. Like this is an emotional message, an emotional outlet. All right. So whatever this cup is, something's going to spark something to you. It could even be a person. For some reason I'm picking up on that. Like for some reason, like you're having these like unusual feelings for somebody that you never usually feel before. You've not had that connection with something. Again, it could be a thing, could be a meditation, could be a practice, could be a person, whatever it is. So there is this question of why, like what is the purpose of this? Why do I feel this way? All right, your overall energy as well for this week is a 4 of Wands. This is success, celebration. You guys could be called to a party, somebody else's celebration this week. Maybe you'll meet somebody there. For some of you, this is also a card of engagement. But the 4 of Wands is also about reaching a milestone. So your overall week is very successful. There's a lot to celebrate at this point of time. Blockage for the week, though, is going to be some sort of emotional vibe that might be trying to drag you down a little bit. Let's clarify. Interesting. Yeah, some of you, can I clarify that why one more time, please? The 4 of Pentacles. This is usually like kind of a bit of a lack, feeling like I don't have enough, so I'm not going to give anything to anybody else. Maybe it's like a financial thing. Maybe there's a cycle that you're realizing has been repeating itself, and this is why you're trying to figure out why and how to kind of overcome it. 4 of Pentacles. With the Page of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Maybe something is going to make you feel quite defensive, Gemini, this week. Like something is very emotional. It's actually kind of exciting, but your reaction to it is like, well, no. Sorry, no. Because I don't think you like how it makes you feel. Strange. I don't pick up that as bad. It just feels like something is like, whoa, no. Some of you, There might be a secret party being planned for you, maybe an engagement, I don't know, because we have the High Priestess and the Six of Cups with the Four of Wands. So there does feel like there is some very nostalgic energy coming through, a lot of care, a lot of mutual love between you and somebody. But the High Priestess feels like maybe something has not been spoken that's finally going to be spoken about, or there is going to be some really good news about what somebody was not telling you at first. Eight of Wands, communication. Maybe it's like a childhood friend. Six of Cups can also be like friends. Maybe meeting up with somebody who, you haven't heard from for a while. You have the Five of Pentacles coming through. So again, that lack energy is still coming in despite some of the good cards. Where is this coming from? The Nine of Wands, again, it's like a defensive energy. I think this is fear of opening up, or a fear of accepting too much emotion or too much good, because you're like, well, no, it's going to go bad. So then you block yourself from some sort of good energy. Don't reject something that is going to be good for you. I feel like very strongly, because it feels like you're finally getting this rainbow, you're getting this opportunity, something that makes you feel super happy. But the Four of Pentacles is like, no, if I do that, then I have to give something away of my own, or if I do that, then I'm giving my control away, or if I do that, because you have the Four of Cups here, which is again rejecting something that may be good for you because of the contentment of what you've already got. Even though you want to grow, you're like, I'll do it by myself. I don't need that to come from you. That's the energy I'm picking up on Gemini. I don't know if that's you or somebody else around you, but that's what it feels like. It's coming from a defensive place. Five of Pentacles, again, it's like shutting yourself out almost. I think it's coming from a fear of rejection. You've been rejected. There's been something here. This Five of Pentacles comes to me as like a hole. It's been caused by something, all right? Something has been taken from you in the past and was never given to you in the past. So you still have this hole here, and now you're defensive about it. I'm feeling like you don't want other people to tell you. Oh, this is weird. I'm so sorry. It's very specific for some of you. I apologize if it doesn't resonate with everybody, but it's clearly coming up here is that you're defensive about something, but sorry, I'm pulling this face because I'm trying to get the way of wording this. You want to do something yourself is what it feels like. You want to be by yourself. You want to do something by yourself. But there is support and help around you, but maybe you're just not opening up about what this is. Like, you're not opening that door to yourself, to give yourself what you're deserving of. You're holding yourself back. You're rejecting good opportunities. Like, for some of you, all right, it's not everyone. You're in a little bit of like a sabotaging thing, but again, we're asking the why here. So there's a deeper reason beyond this. So let's figure it out. Ace of Wands, but Ace of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups reverse is an empty cup. Ace of Wands is passion, new beginnings. For the why, you have a lot of fiery energy, but it feels like emotionally you're not feeling very content. Maybe that's what it is that's causing you to be defensive. It's like, oof, like the fire comes out before the emotions. I think you're feeling unfulfilled emotionally. And I think that's why this is coming through. Is like maybe you're in this, I would say dopamine detox may actually help you with this, because sometimes we can flood our system with all this stuff that we become so bored by everything else that life offers us. Like, I don't want that. I'm going to stick with this, even though that's still not that good for you and still leads you to be drained and completely overstimulated. So maybe check your habits, check the love you're giving to yourself, check the love that you're allowing yourself to have. For some of you, I do see that there are people who care about you, and I think you understand, like, why am I being like this? Like, why am I so defensive? Why is there this energy coming in? I see support, I see love. Six of Cups, Four of Wands. High Priestess, though, is like, So it starts from within. You have to fill up your own cup to be able to give to others, of course. You may not be wanting to give to people because, again, you just feel a little bit empty. And that's fine. Take some time out for you. Go on a little bit of a trip. Take a vacay. Take some time out. Look after yourself. Look after your health. Look after your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit. After you're doing things that you love to do, your cup starts to fill up, and then it starts to overflow. And then we can give to people from the excess. We don't have to give from our own cup. All right, so maybe you need a break from people who might be taking from you without letting you fulfill yourself first. It's very important. All right, the moon is being clarified by the Hierophant. Was it being clarified by that, or was this just coming out? Let me just quickly clarify the moon again. So the moon being a blockage is, again, these emotions. There is a bit of an emotional hole. Could be pertaining to your relationships, like if something is blocking you from moving on up to the next stage, because that's what the Hierophant and Knight of Pentacles can be. Either, again, it's stopping you from moving to the next level in a relationship or in your workspace, in your life in general. Knight of Pentacles is slowly but surely moving forward, planting seeds and moving on up. And the Hierophant is also about ascending, also about relationships and commitment. But the moon here is kind of blocking you. It's a blockage. It's blocking you from moving forward. 7 of Wands. This is saying that despite everything that looks like it's going against you, you will find yourself being very successful. But maybe you need to spend some time to yourself in your own bubble to figure out what's going on, why you feel a certain way. Give to yourself, maybe meditate, maybe you do some yoga, whatever it is that makes you feel good. Cooking, that's therapy for me. Like, cooking is good. Anything that makes you have joy, makes you feel joy, will be very good for you, especially if you find yourself getting triggered. Because as you can see here, like, none of these are popping her bubble, but something is trying to. Could be your own emotions here. Could be that hole deep down, you know. Now, we spoke about the Four of Cups. Let's speak about the Wild card, because you do have a new beginning coming through, a new cycle, a fresh start. It's coming through the Two of Swords reverse. We've got to make that decision here. We got to take the blindfold off. We got to walk away from things that don't serve you. 8 of Cups, all right? Let things be. If things are outside of your control, then let it be outside your control. I think Taurus had that message too. Interesting. And the Emperor coming through here is saying that there are some things that are in your control. There are some things outside of it. You might be so consumed on what you can't control that is starting to cause frustration and anger, maybe even as well. Sometimes it can come up like that. The Emperor is saying to take control of your life, take control of your decisions, your actions here. This is really good, like, as you can see, is playing chess. Maybe that's a hobby. But this is about you kind of making the right moves for yourself. Two of Swords reversed. Maybe a specific choice you thought you had to make. You actually don't need to make that kind of abrupt choice. Maybe it's just about taking ownership. So this new phase is going to be completely clear, blindfold off, no more like overthinking. You're going to be really in control of your decisions and your life. That's what it feels like. You have Justice here, so maybe some legal situations. This is also about karma. You could actually be manifesting some justice here. 8 of Swords. For things to balance themselves out. 8 of Swords again. Untrapping yourself from the mind. No longer feeling stuck in a situation. No longer kind of feeling like, I don't know why I feel this way. No longer projecting fear and limitations on your life. You're finally setting yourself free. And that will be the Justice here. I say justice. It feels like there's more about just like truth is being kind of like brought to light. This is like epiphanies, cutting yourself free. You have a golden opportunity, Gemini. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Again, take the opportunity. Feels good. And you have Sorceress. This says you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So remove the fear with that 8 of Swords, and remember that you have a choice. You are in control of what you bring into your life. Don't let those negative feelings make you feel like, oh no, that's it. Like I'm having a bad day today again. I'm having a bad day again today because my emotions are just spiraling. No, try to take control of them. You are in control. Don't let these strings make you feel attached, like they're controlling you. You know, maybe that's just what it is. You felt like something else was controlling your thoughts, and then you realize, actually, I'm in control of that. I can cut myself away from whatever is influencing me. Let's get you some tea leaf tarot as well for Gemini. Ooh, we have Bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. So there may be some people around you who may be undependable and insincere. Be careful of your friends. Be careful who you're surrounding yourself with. Happiness. All right, you do have happiness coming in. This is that freedom. Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. And we have vacation. You need a vacation. All right, just be aware of people who might actually be influencing your decisions and your feelings. All right, you don't need that. Alrighty, well, I love you guys, Gemini. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right,